First at 11, Ohio voters will decide this November whether to add the right to abortion in the state's constitution.
The Secretary of State's office announced today the Ohioans United for Reproductive Rights submitted more than enough signatures to put the amendment on the ballot. 2 News reporter Seth Bird shares local and state reaction on the potential change here on your local election headquarters.
Ohio has seen 16 citizens-initiated amendments on the ballot since 2000, but only 5 have been passed. This amendment has been proving to be one of the highly debated issues in our state's history. After the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade last year, Ohioans United for Reproductive Rights went to work to bring reproductive issues to the table and the ballot.
As a doctor, I've seen some difficult things happen to people. And I want them to have the freedom to make decisions if they themselves, or if their daughters, if their wives, if their sisters are put into these difficult circumstances.
According to the Ohio Attorney General's office, the amendment does give an individual rights to pregnancy, contraception, and abortion, among others. It would also prohibit abortion at fetal viability, with an exception being the professional judgment of a patient's healthcare provider in, quote, life or death situations. Margie Christie, executive director of Dayton Right to Life, felt the exception was extreme.
Women and girls to get abortions through all 9 months of pregnancy. So that would mean we would be aborting 8-pound babies day before they were born. And that's very extreme for anyone, honestly.
The amendment defines fetal viability as, quote, the point in a pregnancy when a professional's judgment of a treating physician determines a significant likelihood of survival outside the uterus with reasonable measures. For Dr. Azevedo, she feels pregnancy and abortion is nuanced. It's about trusting women on this issue.
To me, it's just keeping the basic rights that we have had as women in Ohio. And that is what I want for myself. That is what I want for my sisters. That is what I want for my daughter. And so I hope that you will join me in trusting them to make decisions for their own families.
Christie feels parents should be concerned. She says the amendment could affect minors and family rights, though that is not specifically mentioned in the amendment.
So parents wouldn't even know if someone was abusing their child and took them for an abortion. They would never know that. So that education needs to be happening among Ohio parents.
Both sides were ready for Secretary of State LaRose's announcement Tuesday, but the big push for educating Ohio voters is about to ramp up in earnest moving forward. In studio, Seth Bird, 2 News.